All right, so that is where my old camp used to be. Even the fire pit is gone, and it is all moved over to here. Same rocks, same everything. Everything that was over there is now over here. I had to trim some of the plastic down. And this looks like a jumbled pile, but these are the poles that were holding the original TP up, so they can be recycled. I can use them to build a second structure over here. I can break them down and use them for firewood. All the firewood I had over there, I've broken down and put right in there, so I have a dry supply. All the implements and stuff that we brought out, because we can go down to the creek, are tucked back in there. So nothing is out here except for that grill right now. This is what the back looks like. I have a couple of ribs going down the inside just to kind of hold the shape. But then all I did was take these poles and get them in position and then tighten them down and pull them. So the plastic is secured on both sides. You can see that wall moving. My dog's sniffing around in there. But it is very cozy inside. This is a one-man hut. And, and this is me and my friend's camp. But I can easily throw a second lean-to up right here. I can take these and I can make a tripod. And I could set something up right here. I could go off of that tree. I have multiple, I can go off to that tree. I've got multiple options out here. He can camp out in there, or he can go back up over. That's where he actually camped out in freezing weather in his mummy bag. And he was fine. But I can easily throw my tarp or my poncho or something up over here. And we could easily have a two-man deal, and all we'd have to do is move this fire pit back a little bit. And this is a really good, kind of deal to just make out of spare parts. And if you had a tighter, if you took the time and collected more of these and made them sized, you could make a real tight, log structure here, and then I just kick these up for insulation and stuff, and they'll get wet and help hold this plastic down. But you can see this plastic goes up and over. And I do have a couple different pieces because this plastic was odd size, so I had to trim some of it. I've got a piece of it right there just to use as a ground cloth. It's only about a 3x3 piece. But if you had a tighter structure, you could easily put leaf debris up and over it and make it waterproof. So this is a really cool design, and I've always liked this design. But I could easily camp in there, and I could also, in a pinch, I could take a piece of plastic or whatever, or a poncho or a tarp, and close this front door off, or even take a deal here and make a windbreak and really, close this thing off to the elements. Now, the problem with that one over there is when we built it, we thought we were okay, but when I have hung out in it and everything, the wind blows kind of this way. So I've actually got this pointed. I went all around here and kicked leaves and stuff back trying to find a good spot, but this was the best spot where the wind comes from this direction. So this will catch the wind and split it. And so you don't have cold air blowing in on you all night when you camp out in it. And over there, if we did have two guys in it, it forced us more to the outer edges and the openings, and we were out in the wind. So that was not pleasant. So this will be a really good setup, and we're still in the same spot. Over that way is kind of where we found deer sign and everything last year. So if we hunt here again, we can go, come up here, and we can go that way, and we should be able to. There's a draw, a ridge, and then another draw, and we could actually probably find more deer sign and maybe even get something this year.